Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. Oh, deep breath. Sorry, I just got 2 new kittens and I'm out of breath. So, if this one doesn't resonate, like I was saying, it is a general reading. So remember that. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Those of you who have been here with me before, thank you for returning. Thank you for all of your support. If you're new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, as well as the near future, and then we'll clear that spread and get into your person's energy and your energy. All right. So if you'd like a personal reading, that information's in the description box. We're going to cut one more time. Let's see what's going on for you. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and then the Two of Wands. Okay. That's in your recent past and your current energy. We have the Justice in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Swords. And then in the near future, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so there's lots of different energy here. So your overall energy for the next 10 days is the Temperance. So you could be a couple of different things. 1, a little impatient. 2, a little hot-tempered. So this is just saying the energies may be high. There's a full moon in a couple of days. Sometimes for water signs, it's very emotional. Other times it can put you in a tailspin of wanting to chew everyone and anyone's head off. So you may feel like there's kind of this like, I'm impatient. I'm tired of waiting for everybody. I can't stand people who are stuck on stupid. There's a couple, just a lot of different things that I'm feeling. So you could be a little bit between this full moon and the next new moon, a tad bit impatient with things. You know how to deal with it. We all do when we get to that point. Sometimes we just have to let it out. My grandmother, well, she just showed me because that's what she does. You can put a pillow over your face and scream like hell. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If there's something really getting under your skin and you need to scream, go find a quiet place where nobody's going to hear you and just scream. You know, we got to do what we got to do to get that energy out of our system so that we can continue to function. All right. In the recent past, we have the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. This is wanting to get out of a place of feeling like there's a constant battle. So were you back and forth? Yes, a lot. Your energy is like, okay, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? Am I going to get past this drama? Can I see a way out of this? I don't know. It's questioning whether you can make it through the situation. Is this about a relationship? We'll see. It could be about both work and a relationship. I do feel like there is a way to move beyond it, but right now in the recent past, it looks as though you were just confused about how to get out of that, either that energy that you might have been sitting in, that could be some of the frustration as well, or how to get to the other side of it so that you could see what the future was going to hold and how things were going to turn out. All right, so in the current energy, we have the Justice in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. I feel like there's somebody that's going to come along, if they haven't already, because it is your current energy, that's kind of going to clarify things for you. Now, this could be someone from your past. It could be someone that you're dealing with that helps clear up the confusion that you might be feeling. Right now, I feel like there's a sense of you don't feel balance. You don't feel like you have stability with this person. So there's something about what this energy has to say to you. If it's in a work situation, it could just be someone who's possibly a little bit younger. It could be a colleague that has a youthful type of energy. And something they say just strikes you kind of funny and makes you feel like, oh, you know, maybe where I'm feeling this, I need to look at it from a different perspective. That's what I feel like they're going to do. Now, if this was a partner, they may be sitting back and waiting to say something to you. Maybe they sense that there's something a little bit off. It could be that you have a friend that was an ex and that person always seems to pop up when things are a little hairy and they just are a good support system. It's not going to be for everyone, but some Scorpios stay friends with their exes, some don't. Now, if you're feeling this way because you had somebody who was just too dramatic and there wasn't any kind of a future with them, I feel like you want to move beyond that. So this is finding that balance. So this could just be you needing to get the clarity and a fresh start so that you can find that balance that you need to within in order to settle that situation and release it. All right. So let's look at the near future with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Swords, and then the King of Pentacles. So is everything going to be perfect in the future, in the near future? Probably not. There could be some disappointments about some work situations. You might feel a little bit stabbed in the back. I do feel like there's an energy of somebody who's going to come along that is very stable that might help out if this is a work situation. Now, if this is love, I think beyond getting out of possibly a third party or just dealing with, if you've had to go through a divorce, you've had to sign papers, if you've had to deal with stuff like that, and there's just a sense of complete and utter betrayal, on the other side of that, I see the stability. So rebuilding, for a lot of you, it's rebuilding because you've been on your journey. So that's figuring out how to balance things out once you have gone through your spiritual journey, because you're not the same on the other side of it. You're just not. The same people aren't going to be attracted into your world. You're not going to tolerate the same things that you used to. So there's definitely a need to turn your back on the things, the people, the energies that have betrayed you, and realize that you're much more stable without those things in your life. So if there was a revisiting of an ex or a difficulty releasing that, I don't see that you're going to hold on to it for very long. In the near future, it looks like you're going to be in a really good place and just feel like you're kind of sitting on your throne. So I'd say take it. It's a very grounded energy. All right. Now let's clarify the Two of Pentacles with the Five of Wands in reverse. So not wanting to have the drama, but it seems like sometimes it just kept coming towards you. Yeah, see? And then the Five of Wands. That's why right when I said that, I felt it and it came out. It's like, as much as you tried to get away from it, you couldn't. It's as if these people just kept coming at you. Okay. So lately, for some reason, the Five of Swords has been speaking to me in a different way. Yes, it is about fighting for yourself. It could be internal battle. In this case, I feel like this is you holding on to four swords with one sword saying, get any closer and I'll cut you. And I don't mean that literally. It just means that you have less patience than you have in the past and you're going to speak much clearer than you were. I don't think you're going to have the fear about speaking up if you ever did. A lot of Scorpios don't, but some do. Some people just don't like to say what is exactly on their mind. Others do. In this case, I feel like you're going to hold some things close to your chest, but you'll have that one sword ready if anybody approaches you wrong. Now, here we have, like I said, the Five of Wands. It's like as much as you tried to get away from some kind of drama, the Six of Cups, something from the past would constantly keep showing up. Just when you'd start to get balance, it's like, betrayal, the same thing, the reminder of the drama and the problems. So that back and forth energy, maybe there was a part of you that kept going back thinking things could shift and change, but you finally came to the realization that you just can't. You can't. You got to let it go. And that's where you're defending yourself and saying, just stay away. Period. I don't need this. There's no future. Just stay away. All right. The Five of Wands in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's you just saying, look, it's not going to work. The Hangman in reverse. I'm not staying stuck in this. I'm going to love on myself because I know that there's a better future for me ahead. Period. The Ace of Cups in reverse with the Hangman in reverse. You're coming out of that energy of feeling stuck and closing down that one cup and then putting it back into yourself. So you're not necessarily in the recent past were you looking for something. Some of you are, and some of you are in a relationship now. But even if you are and you feel betrayed and you want to try to work things out with somebody, I still see you as the King of Cups, which is, to me, water energy. It could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But in this case, it's like you're putting that energy back into you. So male or female, you're loving on yourself. You have so much love to give. You guys have such passionate energy that if somebody wastes that, shame on them. Seriously, shame on them. But you're not going to stay stuck in that. So more releasing because you know you have a bright future. You guys are so incredibly powerful and you really do put your all into everything. So I do see the light at the end of the tunnel for you. If you're questioning whether things are going to get better, I do think they for sure are. It's going to take time for some of you, maybe a little bit longer than others. But remember, this energy can be up to 30, 60, 90 days even sometimes that we can see. So it could be just a progress, a small, itty bit of progress at a time, a little bit at a time. All right, so let's look at the Justice in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So something definitely created an imbalance and a feeling of uncertainty or insecurity. And insecurity doesn't mean, look, I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be that you're insecure. Something could create an insecurity, or you just feel a little bit unstable. It's not that you're not sure of yourself. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, because somebody is like holding back and not moving forward, which can create that confusion. So they're saying just make a decision, because you can't, you could have been married to this person and there was just so much back and forth. You're just exhausted with it. You didn't have to be, but you could have been in a serious relationship. And it feels like they just didn't bring love to the situation. It put you in a really tough spot where you had to make a decision. But see how the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. I like that, because even though sometimes it can be a good energy to be going back and forth, for you, I feel like this is putting that down and saying, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going back and forth anymore. I'm done. And I think Spirit's also saying you're going to need to make a decision about that, because it feels like this person will continue to come in and create that imbalance and that instability. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. This just feels like a really kind energy that might be around you that seems to have like really intelligent things to say. That could be for some of you, not everybody, but it just feels very strong. I keep picking up on whoever this is beyond their years. Let's put it that way. All right. So we have, see? And then the Ten of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. Holy shit. And then the Queen of Wands. See, when you do that, when you stop and step back and realize you're not actually stuck, that's when everything starts to move forward. So when you make this decision, the next thing that comes, I feel very passionate about this because this is a really great outcome and I love how it's going, is money. The money shows up. Then the Wheel of Fortune shows up. Everything starts to go in the right direction. And then we have the Queen of Wands, male or female. This is someone who's attracts a lot of people, is attractive or feels good about themselves, who's passionate about life and their people and everything. So all this stuff starts to happen when you realize that releasing this energy from the past and making that decision of not going back and forth releases you from something. And then all of a sudden you start getting like massive karmic rewards. You start feeling better about yourself because those energies aren't attached to you anymore. Everything starts to seem like it's falling into place. It's just lucrative. Does it mean you're going to win the lottery? Could, for some of you. It just feels more lucrative. This could be abundance in several different ways. You could feel healthy. You could feel more sane. It's just abundance in general. Yes, it could also be an increase in finances as well. And finally feeling like, okay, I've had some rough times. Most signs have. We've all been through this horrible pandemic together. Not everybody suffered financially, but some people really have. So you could be finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to your finances increasing and things turning in your favor. All right, so the Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Swords. So yeah, could there be something coming that's going to be disappointing yet again? It could be. But I think once you close that out as well, you realize on the other side of that is the King of Pentacles. So you go from being the Queen of Pentacles in reverse to the King of Pentacles in the upright. It doesn't matter the gender, just it's energy. So you could be just feeling that way one day and feeling the other way the next, is what they're saying. You go from one to the other. All right. The Three of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. The Two of Wands again, seeing beyond this situation and releasing it. The Seven of Pentacles, watching as things start to improve. Right? And then the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning, with the Ten of Wands. So it may still feel a little bit burdensome, but I think you're releasing that as these new things. Like, yes, you start to see it change. The Seven of Pentacles, you see it. The 7 is about watching things grow, and the Ace is about that brand new beginning. So you could have some aspects of your life that you're allowing to show up and change and grow, and then boom, something else brand new comes in and creates another form of stability. It could be a second job for some people. This could be a promotion that happens in the near future, or you step up a notch and it increases. So they're saying be patient, because things are definitely moving towards this beautiful thing. So you could be looking at a new position coming to you soon. All right. All right. So if you've been carrying the burden, like if for some of you that don't have a job and you're waiting on that, this is that burden that they're talking about, where things had kind of been difficult in the past. You're going to be releasing this energy is what I want to say, where the 7, you have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So difficulty and feeling betrayed, but moving forward with this brand new opportunity. Okay. So we've got the 10 of Swords with the King of Pentacles. So the Tower card, there you are in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Emperor card. You take your power back after this situation, and we already know that the 10 of Wands was there. So something comes in and creates a shake-up. It's like, get rid of this once and for all. You don't need it anymore. It could be leaving one job, and then the new opportunity comes in the future. And because you make that decision and you don't feel like you're being fulfilled anymore, let's go back to the job aspect. If you're not fulfilled and it doesn't feel like you can continue and you had a tough decision, with the 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands, that's saying find your passion. Go where you know not only are you going to do well financially, but it's something that you're passionate about. That's for those of you that have lost a job or had to leave one and waiting on a new one. Now, something definitely came apart. If this was the relationship, you don't want to put any more work into it, that's fine, because what you're doing is taking back your power in that situation. So you're not allowing people to take advantage if they were, or create any kind of instability in your life. You're fully taking your power back. All right, so I'm going to clear these and we will get into your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, if you'd like to stay for that part. This is for Scorpio and their person, please. I just saw the 5 of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there is a need to release or forgive in some of your partnerships. So you may be a little bit frustrated. Like I said, you may be losing patience with people. Your person feels a little bit beaten down. Now, you or they could have put you guys in a third-party situation. Whoever this is definitely feeling lost. They don't know what to do. They are trying to get over being heartbroken, but they could have also been the person that put you in a third-party situation. So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse with the 4 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the Hierophant. So, okay, this is going to be primarily for people who were married and have split up. Now, could they have put you in a third party? Absolutely. I think you're looking for someone to move forward with, not the past, for sure. Let's just put that there. And if you've met somebody new, let's see how I read that. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is all about feeling secure, independent, and good. So if this is somebody new right now, they have had some disappointing things that have happened to them in the past. So they could be getting over something difficult. Now, if this is someone in your split, they're in a lot of pain and they just feel like they can't win. So you may still love this person or want to be with them, but right now I think they're just kind of losing it. They're not in a good place. Let's just put it that way. All right. So for you, I feel like there's not a whole lot of chat and conversation, but the 4 of Wands tells me this could be somebody you consider either a twin flame or someone you might have been married to. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, it could have been somebody from the past, but you could also be trying or hoping that you want, you know, that things work out between you and someone that you saw possibly a marriage with. And then the Hierophant comes in. Maybe you have faith right now in what's meant to be will be. And there is a sense of wanting to be independent during that time. So there is also the World's in reverse. To me, that's a cycle that hasn't closed out. So if this is someone that you truly love and it's not like a raging narcissist or someone who's put you in a bunch of third party situations and they're just having a tough time, but you still love them, do I think yes that you could possibly work things out? Absolutely, but it's going to take both of you. And I don't feel like right now you're communicating. Well, at least I think you're holding back and they're just really stressed out. All right. Let's look at the romance angels. This is for Scorpio. So we have pay attention to the red flags. Maybe your person was a, you know what? Well, the past could have been a douche. The new one, or somebody that you really love. You could have had two people from the past. One was an ass and the other is somebody great. And then we have trust. And then we have unrequited love with let your friends help and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I feel like there's two different people for some reason. So you may have had somebody that was difficult. That person could be in a lot of pain and telling you that they are, but it's somebody that you wouldn't consider taking back. So I don't think there's any communication there. Now, if this is someone that you know you have a good connection with or you're in the relationship, just be careful with that person if you don't know them very well, if things are popping up, because they could be pretty damaged from their past. All right, and then we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Absolutely. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep it going. So you could be feeling that way. Maybe you don't think there's enough love between you, or maybe they don't believe that you love them as much because they're the ones that seem to be really sad. I don't think they believe that you care as much as they do. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle. Let's see what comes out for you here. This is for Scorpio. All right, okay. This one's popping up, so I'm going to take the two that popped up. We have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. See? They love you. The hurt. And then we have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart desires. Wow. All right, one last one. We have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So if there's something that you're trying to force, like, for example, getting over something. The other two cards were beautiful. I love those. They meant something, but that one really stands out to me because sometimes we feel like we want to get over something quicker than we actually can, and we just need to give it time is all. All right, let's look at some messages from Spirit with the wisdom of the Oracle to close this out. This is for Scorpio. This is for Scorpio. We have chop wood, clean it up, happy, happy, beautiful, soulmates, all, and then truth be told. So remember I said there was somebody who speaks very truthfully. I feel like this is someone who's really upfront. I'm not necessarily the person that you're involved with. I just feel like this person changes things for you. It's a 5. And whatever it is that they talk about seems to just kind of shift your perspective. So chop wood is 42, which reduces to a 6. I have a weird interpretation of this card. I know not everybody reads them the same. I don't always go for the meaning of the card. This to me is like breaking things apart and letting them, like the energy that it takes to do that, and letting them fall apart. If they need to be split in two, they need to be split in two and to go their separate ways. It's like finding balance, and then cutting them equally in half is one half for each person, two people trying to make those halves fit together. And then we have clean it up, 21. This is it reduces to a 3, which to me is all about balance within the mind, body, and soul. Look, there could be some things that need to be cleaned up in the relationship and at work. It's okay. That's just an indication that those things need to be focused on. And then we have happy, happy, which I love, reduces to an 8, which is infinity. It's like find a way to be happy all the time. You can. There's one little snippet of a day that we can remember that felt good and we felt happy in a moment. And then we have soulmates. So for those of you that you know this is a healthy situation and you really love this person, they're hurting and they really do feel connected to you. This is about big changes. So whatever issues there might have been, if you know that you two belong together, then I would say, they mate for life. Maybe it didn't work once, but it may again, or if you're in the relationship, it's worth working through whatever difficulties there may be. All right, my loves, I hope this helped. Thank you so much for being here. And again, thank you for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I do personals. That's in the description box, as I said before. I hope you guys have an amazing 10 days. This was a great reading. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.